All right, welcome back to the show, episode number 6. We're so happy that you're here with us. And today, guys, we have some breaking news. We have some big news because Marc Cucurella has been officially announced by Real Madrid. Big news because we were trying to do, shows about players as well, guys, but they haven't been officially announced yet. Konate, Dumfries, Bernardo Silva, not officially announced yet. But today, Real Madrid did make an announcement, and it was for Marc Cucurella, who comes over from Chelsea FC for around 50 million euros. And we're going to talk a little bit about that transfer. But first of all, guys, just want to quickly introduce ourselves. My name is Santi. I'm coming to you live from the Netherlands.
Hello everyone, I'm Leila. I'm coming to you live from Tunisia.
Yeah, and Leila, today, finally, we are able to talk about a player that Real Madrid has bought because Marc Cucurella is the first signing, the first official signing of Jose Mourinho, and it's a left back, of course. And let's start with that. It's a left back, and now we have 4 of them: Ferland Mendy, Fran Garcia, Alvaro Carreras, and now, of course, Marc Cucurella. So that means, Leila, somebody is gonna leave. Who do you think it's gonna be?
I think it's how his name Carreras. I think Carreras is gonna leave Real Madrid. Maybe he needs a little bit like go to another club, like a small club, and have a little bit experiences and came back. What do you think about it?
Well, he is the youngest of them, but I see some potential in him, but he's still young. Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna remove him. I think Fran Garcia is probably gonna leave, but it's an interesting development. Also, guys, some rumors are coming out that Chelsea is interested in Carreras. Of course, Chelsea new head coach is Xabi Alonso, who is not gonna be happy that Marc Cucurella left Chelsea. But what you're gonna do, if Real Madrid comes, that's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. The guy is Spanish as well. Let's not forget that, guys. Marc Cucurella, he's Spanish. So this means a lot to him. And, Leila, he used to play at Getafe. And, at Getafe, they are like fighters. They'll teach you how to fight, This guy has a very good aggression. He can defend and attack. I like that about him. And I think for like 50 million euros, this is a pretty good signing. What do you think?
I think the guy is coming from Retafe because Tunisian people say Retafe. The guy is coming from Retafe, so I'm happy that he's coming. I saw him in Retafe. He was a good player. I don't know if he's with Real Madrid. I need to see his potential on the pitch. But if Mourinho want this player as a left back and sign him, to join Real Madrid, so he have he trust on him. We're gonna see. I like this player. I am not against him at all. You know what I mean? He's good at Chelsea. Probably I don't know him very well. I know him in Retafe. I saw him in Chelsea, but as a biggest sign of the year, I'm not gonna tell his biggest sign of the year. You know what I mean? But he's left back, and we need a left back. Probably we need one. You know what I mean? Even if we have 3, we need someone who is more have experiences on the pitch. What do you think?
You're so right, because Ferland Mendy is always injured. I don't think Real Madrid really sees full potential in Fran Garcia. And he has a lot of interest already in the winter. Winter of in January. He had already a lot of interest from a lot of clubs, but we kept him somehow. Now that we have another left back, Leila, I think he is the guy that's going to leave. Let's see. But just wanted to say to you guys that Cucurella started his career at Barcelona, who tried, by the way, to sign him this summer. And he was in talks with Barcelona and with Atletico. But then again, Real Madrid got the sign from Mourinho, like, hey, sign this guy. I want him. He's going to fight for me. And then in 2 days, guys, according to Fabrizio Romano, who posted the Here We Go yesterday, he knew yesterday already this was going to happen. And according to him, everything went really fast when Real Madrid entered for Marc Cucurella, and of course a Spanish guy. They have now a Spanish guy on the World Cup, which wasn't the case before, guys. And Spain just finished their match 0-0 against Cape Verde. And guys, I saw the match, and it was Cucurella had like 3 or 4 passes that he gave, which could have been an assist, but the guy missed the chance. He was playing really well on that left side. I was exciting to see him. And so he started his career at Barcelona. Barcelona loaned him out to Eibar and Getafe. Then Getafe bought him. Then he went to Brighton, Hove and Albion in 2021. Then in 2022, he went to Chelsea, where he played 4 years, 115 matches, 6 goals. And 4 years later, he goes to the biggest club in the world. I'm so happy for this guy because it's not easy to get to Real Madrid, and as we already had 3 left backs, I wasn't really sure if they were going to bring a pure left back in, but in the end they did it because Guardiola has just re-signed with Manchester City, so that option was off. And here we have Marc Cucurella, who's definitely not going to be the last signing for Real Madrid this summer. Leila, what do you make of, these 4 names that have been signed right now by Real Madrid?
Those 4, it's a incredible sign. You know what I mean? Bernardo Silva, who is the greatest player from City, and unbelievable. Konate, and my favorite club is Liverpool in England. So I'm happy about Konate, join us. Dumfries, I think he's from country. He's playing unbelievably well, Denzel. And of course, with the left back that we needed because, like you said, Mendy is always injured. I support Mendy. I love him. But he's always injured. And Fran Garcia and Carreras, they are like a little bit young. I think they need to go to another club, play there, and came back, with some potential. They need experience, you know what I mean? And Cucurella, he's playing, like you said, Retafe, Brighton, Eibar first, now at Chelsea, I think he's a good. He's a good. He can do something in Real Madrid. I'm gonna trust him. I give him a chance. You know what I mean? And those 3 we can compare to Cucurella. Because those 3 for me are. Konate, Silva, and Dumfries. They're unbelievable well. I trust this guy 100%. You know what I mean? 100%. I trust those guys. Especially Silva and Dumfries. I trust them 100%. They're gonna do something in Real Madrid. I think. What do you think?
Yeah, and to add on to your story, Real Madrid has stopped buying younger players. Last summer, we bought Mastantuano, Carreras, and Huijsen, and they are very young. And we didn't really get the full potential of them. They're young players. Their time is going to come in the future. We don't have any time anymore after 2 trophyless seasons. So Real Madrid is changing the transfer policy, as you can see in the screen here, guys. Konate, mid-20s, Cucurella, mid-20, Bernardo Silva, 31, Denzel Dumfries, 30. A little bit older, experienced players are coming because that's what we were missing. And I'm happy Real Madrid is going for those players. Just to add on, guys, Cucurella will sign a contract for 6 seasons, as Real Madrid announced. As you can see here in the official announcement, 6 seasons. So they have really faith in this guy. They see potential in him. He's very experienced, guys. Played a couple big clubs. Yeah, very experienced.
Yeah. Guys coming from Retafe are very experienced. They do you remember? We signed. What his name was? Oh my God, I forgot. We signed the guy who scored 2 goals. Who was married, the twin of the wife of Carvajal. What his name was?
Joselu.
Yeah, thank you very much. We signed for Joselu, and he scored 2 goals from Retafe, I think from Retafe. And the guy was incredible. He won in 1 year. He brought the Champions League for me. So what do you think about the Retafe players? You know what I mean? They are very experienced, and they always win against Real Madrid. They are not scared of anyone. They play the games, they attack, they're not scared. So I'm 100% sure that the guy is gonna do something in Real Madrid, and we need a left back. We we have, like you said, Mendy is always injured. We have some much younger players. I think they need to leave Real Madrid, go to another club, like maybe I don't know, like Lens, Lille, or I don't know, like maybe Ajax Amsterdam, something like this, or I don't know, like PSV Eindhoven, or I don't know, and come back to Real Madrid. You know what I mean? With some, but I mean some experiences. And after again, we can see their potential on the pitch. What do you think?
I think you're right. Only thing, Joselu came from Espanyol, so not Getafe, but he came from
Espanyol.
Espanyol. But it's a similar kind of club. They're always a little bit in the lower part of the La Liga, and they bring the experience that they build up there. Look at Getafe, he was a fighter. Cucurella at Chelsea, he was more of a technician. This guy has good technique, guys. Don't think this is just some left back who knows really good how to defend and that's it. He has great technique, man. He loves to make rushes. He played really well today. He could have 2 or 3 assists with Spain against Cape Verde, but the match ended in 0-0. But I think it's a great signing. Like we're making moves, which is important. And you can see the hand of Jose Mourinho now. This is a very crucial part of his career as well, guys, because let's be honest, this could be his last job. And the Real Madrid train, it doesn't come a lot, So when you can have the chance to get on this train, you want to make the best of it. And I said this a couple times. Zidane got 2 chances at Real Madrid. Ancelotti got 2 chances at Real Madrid. Also, Jose Mourinho deserves 2 chances at Real Madrid. So we're really happy with Marc Cucurella, guys. Wanted to make a quick, short and sweet show for you guys about him. You're going to see much more of this guy in the World Cup because Spain is one of the favorites. They might have played 0-0, which doesn't look good. But they didn't have all of their starters. They have a couple injuries as well. But they are one of the favorites in the tournament. So you're going to see a lot more of Marc Cucurella.
I'm sorry, Santi, but they can win the next 2 games and go through it, you know what I mean? Because they got 1 point. So believe in Spain, guys, like don't like saying like Spain didn't play well, Cape Verde did play well too, you know what I mean? We didn't know that Cape Verde is gonna like attacking like this and defend all her all the people, all the stuff was defending, against Spain, Cucurella get the chance, so maybe they win. They can win the next two games and go through, you know what I mean? So believe in Spain, and like you said, they are one of the favorite team of the all how's it World Cup, you know what I mean? So I'm going for Spain, they can do something, but Cape Verde, we didn't know that Cape Verde is going to defend it like this, who knows, like Japan, like Japanese, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're totally right. And also in this new format in the World Cup, guys, the best number 3 in the pool is also going through the next round. There's an extra round. So Spain, you're going to see them in the later rounds. This is a small hiccup for them, but you're going to see them later on in this tournament. And now also the timing that Real Madrid announced this signing is pretty funny and interesting because we didn't have any Spanish national team player of Real Madrid this year. Well, now that we signed Cucurella, we do have one. So that's fun as well. And guys, we just wanted to make a short, sweet show for you about Marc Cucurella. You're going to see a lot more of this, guys. Some short news before we leave, though, because it was rumored that Pepe is going to be the assistant of Jose Mourinho. That's not true, unfortunately. Maybe in the future that will happen. But for now, that's not going to happen. It's going to be Sami Khedira, also former Real Madrid player, who, by the way, played in the Champions League final of 2014, La Decima, of course, where Sergio Ramos scored that beautiful header.
The goal, 93 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, 93 minutes. Yeah, that was insane. Just thinking about it again. Sami Khedira was playing in that final, and he's going to be the assistant of Jose Mourinho. This guy who knows everything about discipline, hard work. There's not going to be a lot of joking around with him. With Pepe, it was even more. This Pepe is more crazy, But this guy has also a lot of respect. And it was the goal of Mourinho to bring a player who has been a player of Real Madrid, who knows how the dressing room works, how the values of Real Madrid work, and who can be one of the players, but the assistant in this case. You know what I mean? It's like a double function. And I have a lot of respect for him, Sami Khedira. I like the sign. What about you, Leila?
have a lot of respect from this guy because his father come from my country, from Tunisia. Semi Khedira, like we said in Arabic, he's a very good player. He won the Decima for us, you know. He won a lot of titles with Real Madrid. I trust him. He's very calm on the pitch. You know what I mean? Maybe he's gonna call Mourinho sometimes just for fun. And I am pretty sure that Sami Khedira can do something good in Real Madrid and give some good advices to Jose Mourinho. If so, I mean, if Pepe is crazy. Pepe is crazy. I like him more, you know, of course. But maybe Mourinho trusts a little. I mean, more Sami Khedira because he's very calm. You know what I mean? Like calm, like he was on the beach, and he can give some good vibes to Real Madrid, you know, and to the players because we need someone. Who we need someone who play in the past in Real Madrid and know the team, you know our how it's working in our team and teach. I'm sorry, teach those new players the Real Madrid Galacticos era. But I mean, I mean this this feeling that we can win. You know what I mean? Like this feeling that we lost for 2 years, that we can win something and do something. You know what I mean? We need to be more competitive. And with Mourinho and Semi Khedira, I think the competitivity is gonna back to Real Madrid. What do you think?
I totally agree. You see a lot of changes are coming up, guys. Marc Cucurella is one of them. Semi Khedira is one of them. And the summer is not over yet because according to Fabrizio Romano, a lot more is to come, guys. He said this is not the last transfer. Marco Cucurella is not the last transfers that Real Madrid is going to do. A couple names that he mentioned. Enzo Fernandez. But Chelsea is asking for a lot of money. What would you pay a lot of money for Enzo Fernandez, Leila?
If I got the money of Mourinho, I'm going to pay the whole world for for the players, just to see Real Madrid rise and shine on the pitch. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're right, but I'm not sure if they really want to pay that much money for Enzo Fernandez. He's a little bit already in a little bit of a fight with Chelsea. You know, they kept him out of the squad for 3 matches because he talked about going to Real Madrid in the future. Who knows what's going to happen on that front? But one of them is Enzo Fernandez. Schlotterbeck is another guy from the German national team. He plays next to Rudiger, central defense. And then they're also talking about maybe an attacker, which is going to be very difficult. I cannot really name quickly somebody, but maybe a Joselu kind of striker Real Madrid is looking to add because Gonzalo Garcia may leave the club. A lot of clubs are interested in him as well. So on that front, on the transfer side, guys, we're not done yet. A lot of people still going to leave. And I think a couple of people are also going to come in. So...
like you said, Santi, we need a striker. You know, we need a striker with Mbappe and Vinicius. And like you said, Vinicius next year his contract is over, so we need to think about a striker. What do you think?
Yeah, something. We're gonna do a big show about Vinicius his contract, guys. Maybe during the World Cup, maybe in a couple weeks. We're gonna do a big show about that, but because it's an exciting and kind of a little bit a nervous situation. But we're going to talk about that in depth. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. All we just want to say is thank you.
Guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for supporting us. Go follow us on superior.real Madrid. You can see it here in the screen, guys, on Instagram. We're trying to get to 10,000 followers. Here we will be posting all of our stuff. So go follow us over there. You can also find Leila on Instagram. Go check her out there as well. And we will be back again later this week, but we're not sure what the topic is gonna be. Let's see if Real Madrid announces a player. We'll talk about that straight away for you guys. If not, maybe we'll dive into finishes his contract, maybe a little bit more Jose Mourinho because we know you guys like him a lot. We'll take care of that later this week. Any final words before we say goodbye, Leila?
Hala Madrid.
Yeah, Real Madrid, guys. We love this club so much. We can talk about this club all day long. And we're just getting started, you know. You're going to hear a lot more from us. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll see you later this week. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.